Arham was a 20-year-old boy living in a quiet town nestled between silent hills and winding streets. Life around him was slow and peaceful. Children played near the fields. Old radios hummed soft songs, and time itself seemed to walk instead of run. But inside Arham's world, everything felt scattered, heavy, and endlessly tiring. No matter how long he slept, his mornings always began the same way, with foggy eyes, slow steps, and a dull heaviness sitting deep inside his chest. His friends would wake up early, using their mornings to learn new things, chase opportunities, and build their dreams. But Arham, he just dragged himself out of bed, feeling even more exhausted than the night before. People often whispered, "Arham is hardworking, but he always looks so tired." And he silently agreed, because he had no idea how to escape this exhausting loop. One evening, after another day of feeling completely unproductive, Arham sat near a small river at the edge of town. Water flowed softly past him, but his thoughts were loud, messy, and painful. "Why can't I just wake up fresh?" he muttered to himself. "Why do I feel tired even after sleeping so much?" He threw a small pebble into the river, watching the ripples spread outward, just like the chaos inside his own mind. A few moments later, he heard gentle footsteps. An old woman wrapped in a deep blue shawl walked toward him. Her hair was silver, her face peaceful, and her eyes carried a calmness that felt incredibly rare. Everyone in town called her Nani Gull, a woman known for her quiet wisdom. She looked at Arham and said softly, "Your face looks young, but your spirit looks exhausted." Arham turned to her, surprised. You can see that." Nani Gull sat beside him and replied, "My child, tiredness of the body shows on the skin, but tiredness of the mind shows in the eyes." For a moment, Arham felt something inside him loosen, as if someone had finally understood what he couldn't explain. He whispered, "I sleep so many hours, Nani, but still, every morning feels heavy. I want to change. I want to feel alive, but something inside me just won't let me. Please, tell me what I'm doing wrong." The old woman smiled gently. "Sleeping more is not the way to feel fresh. Freshness comes from a quiet mind, not just a long night." Arham frowned, completely confused. Nani Gull picked up a thin stick and drew a large circle on the soft soil. "This circle is your mind," she said. "All day you fill it with thoughts, worries, comparisons, regrets, fears, and endless noise. But you never empty it. A mind that never gets emptied becomes heavier each and every day." Arham stared at the circle as if it were a mirror showing him the truth. She continued, "When the mind is heavy, sleep becomes shallow. You can sleep for 10 hours and still wake up exhausted, because your mind isn't resting only, your body is." "But then what should I do?" Arham asked with genuine desperation. "How do I make my mind fresh?" Nani Gull looked toward the flowing river and said, "Just 5 minutes every night. That is all you need." Arham leaned forward, listening carefully. "Sit alone," she said. "No noise, no phone, no distractions. Take a small notebook and write down 3 things." "What 3 things?" he asked. 1. Write what you felt today. 2. Write what you learned today. And 3. Write what you want to improve tomorrow. Arham blinked slowly. "Will this small thing really help?" The old woman chuckled softly. "My child, this habit is not a trick, it is a cleansing. When you release your thoughts onto paper, your mind becomes light. When your mind becomes light, your sleep becomes deep. And when your sleep is deep, you need less of it. Your mornings will become fresh, clear, and full of energy." Arham felt a warm sting in his chest. It was hope. She added, "You are young. You have dreams. But dreams do not grow in a tired mind. They grow in a mind that has space to breathe." That night, Arham went home with a sense of clarity he hadn't felt in months. He sat on the floor of his small room, opened an old notebook with faded pages, and wrote, "I felt stressed today. I learned that my mind is carrying too much. Tomorrow, I will try to make space inside myself." When he closed the notebook, a strange calmness spread across him. His breathing deepened. His shoulders relaxed. His thoughts softened. For the first time in a very long time, he slept peacefully. And the next morning, Arham woke up before the first rays of sun touched the hills. For a moment, he just lay still, shocked by how fresh he felt. His eyes were clear, his body was light, and his mind was quiet. He smiled a real, effortless smile. The days that followed became the beginning of a new journey for him. Every night, Arham wrote honestly, and every morning he felt stronger. His steps grew faster, his focus sharper, and his motivation deeper. People started noticing the glow in him. "What happened to Arham?" they asked. "How does he look so fresh every morning now?" Arham simply said, "I learned how to give rest to my mind." Weeks later, he went back to the river bank, hoping to thank Nani Gull. But she wasn't there. Some people said she had left town, others said she only appears when someone truly needs her words. But Arham knew one thing for sure. Her advice had changed his life. He slept fewer hours now, but every morning felt new. Alive, powerful. His dreams felt closer than ever before, because when you empty your mind at night, your mornings become the doorway to a new version of yourself. And if this story touched something inside you, then remember, every video here is a step toward the stronger, clearer, and more powerful version of the person you want to become. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more.